Oh,
Operation Hot Lunch. In
Hot.
I don't think these agents know what hot lunch is.
my God.
They
These
know what it
motherfuckers
is.
was selling everything but fucking pit bull puppies. Shit.
Everything.
Damn.
Coke, heroin,
Yeah.
fentanyl, weapons.
Biscuits. Yeah.
Dracos and spike condoms.
Yep.
And food. Don't forget the food.
And look, they said that they did this shit, right downtown in front of the DA's office? And they said
Hiding in plain sight.
hiding in plain sight. And so when the investigation was going on, they buying food from these motherfuckers, not knowing it was them.
I love it, man. I love it.
$3 million a year business, but this is what I say about that. I can't even pull it up now on my phone. So I say this. Do you really believe that these motherfuckers is right downtown in front of the DA's office and ain't nobody know?
Come on, fam. Come on, man.
Man.
That's why I bring these up, because you cannot pull an operation like this without somebody getting a taste. Especially right on Front Street.
Right. Big Worm was like, hey, run this package over there right quick.
Yep.
Right to that corner. You see that man over there?
Yeah. And they said the headquarters is in the fucking barbershop. Where everything, all the business, all the play was, if you need to go talk to somebody, like, yeah, back in the day when they were like, okay, I don't have to work on me. A man got it over there across the street.
Yep.
That was the what you call it, the food truck.
Go order a number 2.
That part. You go to the barbershop, ask for my man. He gonna, give you the number of the day. What's the special? You get a 2-piece biscuit and a motherfucking Draco.
For real. For real.
That's how the shit went. They had a wonderful setup, but somebody got greedy, I'm assuming, and just dropped a couple nickels on them. And now the shit's, what was you say, $3 million a year?
3.5, I think.
Yeah, out of a food truck.
Out of a food truck. In plain sight. That's what I'm saying. Somebody knew who it was. Somebody knew what time it was. Somebody probably wanted more or something.
Yep.
You don't run no shit like that. Nobody know nothing.
Not in the fact that they're doing multiple things, guns, drugs, whatever the fuck else. Probably girls, because this is where was this at again? Was it down in Florida? Where was this at?
It said something like Orange County, but I don't think it was Cali though.
Right. Shit, everybody got an Orange County, man. Jersey got an Orange County.
Right.
So might have been there.
Yeah, I think it might have been. And but these guys running this kind of operation, man, they had some protection, and something just went sideways. Somebody got greedy. It might have been a chick. Go ahead.
When I see something like this, especially when it's the largest that's ever been done, I always think it's an inside job, man. These are agents. Like every time you have some really ridiculous shit, it always boils down to a government agency trying to find more funding.
Okay.
It's like a couple of years back where that guy had that bomb that he put in a car and parked downtown in New York City.
It just smoked. Yeah.
The backstory on that was the guy was like retarded, and the federal agents talked this dude into doing it. Like the day they came up with a motive and gave him the weapon, and when it was time for him to go do, he was like, "Hey man, I gotta ask my mama if I can leave the house." That's how fucking far gone he was. Okay. And then when they got him in the situation, they busted him. We saved the day. Give us more funding. So when I see shit like this, man, it's hard to believe. Like what dude gonna start selling dope and guns and shit in front of the DA's office? You know what I mean? That's somebody that just don't want to leave work too far because like.
Same type of motherfucker put a weed dispenser on the side of a house.
That's gangsters. Fuck.
See, like I said, we saying all this without saying the word ninja. That's who would do it. A ninja would do that right in front of you. And that's what these brothers, that's what they did. I mean, 3 meal a year, tax free. Yeah, and as soon as it come in, it probably goes back out to re up on the Fetty and all that other good shit, man. These, God dang, you serving that shit up and food,
Right.
man.
And I'm not even trying to disregard what you're saying, because you see a lot of that. We gonna cause a problem and then come up with the solution. You know what
Hmm.
I'm
At a
saying?
price, at a price.
At
Yeah.
a price.
Hmm.
But I mean, it's one of the two, because again, you're not doing that kind of business in front of the DA's office. And don't nobody know a motherfucking thing, and it's an active investigation on your ass.
Somebody accidentally put a put a motherfucking magazine inside your bag. They thought you ordered, such as a number two or whatever, and they end up putting some shit that ain't got no business being in your fucking bag. Then what?
Right.
Because I'm sure
Right.
shit. I'm sure there was some mix up. You know, doing
Right.
that shit when you selling food. You don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. Motherfuckers ain't
You,
in that game. They drug dealers, not motherfucking food and beverage guys.
nah,
Right.
you know what it was? Is cops love to give discounts, and when you don't give them discounts, like they get vindictive. It's like, oh, when I ain't getting my 50% off today, I'm looking into you, punk. You know,
Right. Right.
You was a
my,
little
my
light on the
tostada
fries.
was off.
Yeah.
Over tostada.
Over a fucking tostada. Again, I'm thinking it's some hood shit. I'm thinking somebody's bitter baby mama came in there because motherfucker he didn't return a call. So she
Right.
done blew his ass up or whatever. She's like, you know what? Fuck this.
You know he's selling guns.
Yep.
And drugs, all kind of shit. Go to that
Mm.
food truck and ask for the number 5.
You done fucked everybody's shit up.
Right. Tell them
And
you
she-
want a large fry and the mushroom burger.
Because she's in her feelings.
Right. Plenty of operations that went down over abroad in their feelings, man.
Big time.
Plenty of brothers didn't, came up missing behind that shit.
Yep.
This motherfucker done put his hands on me. Motherfucker, I
Right.
hadn't seen you in weeks. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Motherfucker,
Right.
he up out of there now. It's on site when dudes step outside. Like, you done put your hands on the wrong chick.
And
I don't
every
fuck with
dude,
your girl no more. I don't fuck with her no more.
and dudes be doing that shit too. Like, man, I bet not ever here. Like, you don't want to, like, at least go over the story in your head. Like, maybe this nigga didn't do nothing. You know your sister ain't shit.
Right. And you got these cats crashing out.
Yeah.
Crashing
Like,
out just because this motherfucker did. What he do? Why you crying? The only thing that happened was, dude didn't call her back, but she can't get it out, and he
And
on
that-
like, when I see that motherfucker, it's on.
and that show you how much these girls think about their brothers. Like, you willing to have your brother crash out over you and fuck his life off because you mad at another motherfucker.
Mhm.
He gonna be in jail. You gonna move on to the next dick, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck
What
all
was that
that.
one chick came on TikTok talking about she had her brothers kill her ex-boyfriend, and it was a lie. She was just mad at him, and because it was one of those "what was the worst thing you ever done" type deal or
Yeah.
whatever. And she
Oh,
said
wow.
that shit, and I was just like, yep, you going to a couple places. That's where you going
Bitch.
with that kind of doing that fuck shit. And she said, her brother got locked. He got locked up behind that, but she never admitted until she came on TikTok or whatever and said that, well, that was my, the worst thing I ever did is that my brother got I think 25 something years sentence behind a lie. Like, he never put his hands on me, but he went over there and he deleted her boyfriend at the time.
My sister might
Remember-
come the fuck up missing doing some shit like that to me.
Hey, remember
See?
you told that story where old girl said she was raped and her brother went out and raped him?
Huh?
Wait
Wait a minute,
this was a
what?
couple years back. We had a
Uh-oh.
podcast where you was talking about Sauce. Yeah, had a
Mhm.
podcast where this chick said she got raped, and then next thing you know, old boy
brother.
went out and raped the raper.
Who said that?
You, man.
I ain't never told no fucking story like that.
Could have swore, man. Could have swore.
That wasn't
No.
me.
No, what I said it was a story where a chick
See?
said that. No. This is the story. What happened was, old girl was trying to get revenge on her boyfriend because for some reason, I don't know if he cheated or I think he cheated, and they were just getting back together. And she brought him into a room, and she sat him on the bed, and sat him on the edge of the bed, and she turned off the light, and then she went into she was like, "Let me go freshen up." Turned off the light, and her gay best friend came in, pulled his pants down, gave him head, kept the lights off.
Man.
And dude got him off, and then he went out, cleaned up and left. And then when they turned on the lights, old girl was back there, and he like, really want to get back with her for real. Like, that was the best head you ever gave me. And And then she's like, soon after that, I broke up with him.
Why my dick smell like Newports and hot Cheetos?
Yeah, she got her lick back in more than one ways. That was the story. That's what happened. Because he did some fuck shit, and then she went on ahead and tripped, and that was one of those one of the worst things you ever did. And then I never told anybody.
Was you rubbing a hairbrush on my abdomen?
But Sauce was like, dude, I would have killed her. I would have killed her if I found out that that was me in that scenario.
Oh yeah, bitch got to go. Bitch got to go.
Like she would have been deleted. Sorry.
That night.
But he never knew because the lights were off, and he just laid back and let it happen. And old boy was like, I'll do it. I always had a thing for you. I always had a thing for your man. I thought he was cute. And she
let me tell you something,
pulled him
man.
out the closet and put him on him.
I'd be about 3 miles to the left of Las Vegas.
When them hoes Tommy dug, huh?
One of them hoes Tommy dug, sweating. No shirt.
And the way she set the story up, man, I was just like, that's not a lie. She ain't making this shit up. That's some cold shit.
Tell you something. I put that bitch in there. First, I put her in that hole, cover her in cement, quick drying cement. I leave all this shit open. Just this much. And then just bury her ass alive. Bitch.
Yeah, that was it.
In a shallow grave.
That was the story. A few episodes back, man. But yeah, somebody didn't get paid or were in their feelings and decided to blow the whole thing up. And that's what happens, man, when you're doing that shit, man. Ain't no fair play in that shit, man.
No
fair play.
Another story of some brothers with some intellect that could have used it for the betterment of society, man.
Yeah, man. If they had some bomb ass food, you're gonna get your money, but it ain't gonna be 3.5 a year. You gotta build that shit up. But motherfuckers like, well, shit, man. We there's a market for this.
I wonder if they have a tip jar. Yep.
The only food truck endorsed by Keith Lee and Hickok 45.
The only food truck endorsed by Keith Lee and Big Meech.
Wouldn't that have been some shit if he fucked around and went down there and gave him a review? I was like, man, I don't know what they put on their sauce. Fucking fentanyl is what they put in their sauce.
Right.
Just a little sprinkle.
It's null.
Little null in that. And,
put a little null in it. Yep.
That's why you're over there grinding your teeth.
Right. Want some more? Give me another one now.
Stop eating your motherfucking chicken like this.
Don't rub your chicken on your gums. Why you putting your chicken on your woman's titties? Shit.
Go, man. Go.
Hold on, Sauce got one more in him. You got one. I know you got one more. They always come.
Stop putting the chicken on your girl, on your dick for your girl.
There we go.
Hey, there it is.
There you go. There it is.
You can't. Oh,
bro. I'm surprised.